My name is Mel. I've been a libertarian for over 20 years. I actually voted for Ron Paul for president back in 1988 when he ran as a libertarian. And I am really energized by the energy in this group, all the groups. You know, I checked the meetup, Ron Paul meetups on the web, and you look at across the U.S. There's not a blank space. They're all over the U.S. It's really cool. And other countries, foreign countries.
Yeah. Belgium and Australia, Canada.
My name is David, and I heard about Ron Paul back in '88. I've been a rebel since I don't know when, and so I've always been against the establishment. I guess you can say the corporate establishment, corporate shields, and the way the government's been handling. I think America's been abused, and they've just been taking over our country, and with no remorse. And I think Ron Paul is the only guy that's for us. And of course, I got on a friend of mine from Florida told me about the meetup group, and that's when I got a hold of it on the computer and contacted Mike. And since then, I got banners. I live right behind Petco Park, way up on the 8th floor, and I have a huge banner that I got from Mike. Thank you.
Save the campaign story.
But anyhow, but I love everything, and I like all these guys. It's such a diverse group here, and it's really fun.
Right.
I'm Kevin. I started this group back in May when I saw there was support building on meetup.com, and I then got really busy and handed everything over to Mike, who's doing a great job. And I'm just super excited because when I started the group in May, I think we had 50 people total in the group. And now it's August. That was late May. 3 months later, we've got like 240 people, and that's a pretty short time to grow that quickly. So I'm just really excited about that. And as far as how I found out about Ron Paul, I've been a libertarian for about 10 years, and I started reading about Ron Paul when I was reading about gold and silver and financial investments, and then realized that he was just right on my page. I think he's the only candidate that has respect for the individual. All the other candidates seem to be more collectivist. Ron Paul supports the idea that we can make our own decisions. We don't need government. And so I'm super excited. We just got back from Del Mar, and we did some highway blogging, and we got tons of great response. Horns honking and waving, and people are starting to know who he is, and we've got a lot of work to do, but I know he can win this election.
Good.
My name's Regan. I've been a libertarian for about 13, 14 years. I was a young libertarian influenced by my parents and quite a bit of people around me, but I got to know Ron Paul back then in the early 90s, and I've been following him ever since on the side and being an active libertarian. Been in San Diego for 2 years, and when I found out he was running, I just caught on fire, you know. And then the debates, and I found out about meetup.com because of Ron Paul, and I was able to find on Kevin and Mike and start getting together. And every week we've got an awesome activity going, and it's definitely spreading. More honks, more people knowing his name, and it's all about name recognition.
Well, hi everybody. My name's David, 22-year military veteran, and the thing I've been reading about Ron Paul, I've been reading his speeches, his statements for about 5 years now. It just troubles me that we go into these undeclared wars. Needless to say, besides that, that's not just the only thing about Ron Paul. Our country is flat out broke. We're $9 trillion in debt. We have outlays, entitlements of upwards of $60 to $70 trillion. I think we should get back to the constitutional model of gold and silver. I simply think that we are broke. We are fiat money someday. American dollar diplomacy or hegemony is going to come to an end. And I just think we really need a candidate like Ron Paul that stands up for liberty in the Constitution.